Hello friends, today I'm here to present my presentation on cloud computing. My name is Shilpa Sharma, and first of all I have to start my presentation with the agenda of the presentation. Today I'm going to discuss about why I'm choosing the cloud system, what is the purpose for behind it, cloud computing modules and its types, advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing, infrastructure, sensitivity analysis, and best management practices for cloud computing. And in the last, conclusion. The purpose behind I'm choosing the cloud computing for my company is because I'm really impressed how it works and how it can be easy to set up for the organization. It is costly, but it can be achievable in 1 to 2 or 3 years, and you can start your profitability back. Undoubtedly, in today's global business world, cloud computing is a big name. So the main idea to present my presentation is to how the cloud computing implement and what are the best management practices to maintain the cloud in your organization. First of all, the cloud computing, why we need for it, because it's really a flexible, it's reliable, it can gives you a more storage data, and it can available 24 by 7, and there is no need for the physical appearance of anything. It can be managed in a cloud only on the internet. The cloud computing based on the four modules, which are the public, private, hybrid, and community. They are all available in the market, and the public cloud, which is owned and operated by the cloud services providers such as the Amazon's web services. In a private cloud, it can solo operated by the organization, and it can be operated by the third party as well. In the hybrid cloud, it's mostly preferred by the large organization where they can use more more than one private and public cloud. They organize their own infrastructure and maintain the security and flexibility as they can within the organization. And in the community cloud, the one server can be shared by the 2 or 3 organizations, and it that's why it make a community and it's called the community cloud. Advantages and disadvantages for the cloud computing system. Well, first of the advantages of the cloud computing is cost efficiency. It can be set up in the affordable price, and the organization can be set up easily in friendly environment. Excellent accessibility. It can be assessed really easy after get the training from the expert people. It gives the high speed as well, and it also gives the big room for the backup and the storage the data. On the other hand, it has some drawback as well. One of the issue is security. It can't maintain the security 100%. Low bandwidth, flexibility issues. It is not flexible as the other server to use it, and it's incompatible. Infrastructure of the cloud computing. How cloud computing works in the organization environment and what we need to set up the cloud computing. First of all, we have to choose the modules, what software, what other network servers we have to buy, and what services we have to choose to run according to our organization size and requirements. As per my choice, I prefer the public cloud first, as it's easy to maintain and buy, and we also choose the software application services where we can buy the software and as much as we want to use and just pay for it. No need for investing the billions data to just buy the big infrastructure. On the other hand, public cloud gives us all the services which we need to be, and it can be managed by the cloud provider services center. Once the data goes to the cloud computing, we just choose the data, sent to our end user or used by the end user or supplier, and it back to the data. And it can maintain the security because it's maintained by the firewalls, which protect the data for hacking or leaking. And it's all set up by the network server company such as Google, Amazon. In the sensitivity analysis, the amount proposed me as a capital investment is $70,000 for the setup of cloud system, and the discount rate is 10%, which I calculated, and the NPV value is greater than 0, and their breaking point is 1.2 years. So that means this case is profitable investment. And I changed the values and I did some of the scenario. In the number one case study, I double up the discount rate with the 70,000 amount. It showed the NPV value is still greater than 0, and their breaking point is 3.2 years. In the second case study, I double up the amount for actual investment, and the discount rate is 10%, where it show the NPV value is less than 0, which is show the loss in the concept. And in third scenario, I choose double of the capital investment and discount, which actually show the NPV value is less than 0, and it also show the loss in the business. Now, how its life cycle runs and what are the best management practices to maintain the cloud system. The first, we need a plan and set up the cloud, like, which I mentioned before, what we need and how we can do it. On the second step, we have to build and test and apply some of the apps on the cloud. On the third, we monitor it and manage it, and we use and get the feedback from the customers and suppliers and management. And number four, we have just meter and charge and optimize how much we need and how much we can use and what are the security purpose, what we need next, and that. And we need some of the management resources like human resources as well, who are the professional people which can be handle the cloud system efficiently and give the training to our employees as well. And it's crystal clear that cloud computing is rapidly used by the other organizations. I know it has some drawbacks and a benefit as well, but it comes like a storm in the global business today. It surely gives the benefit for our organization, according to me, as its setup and management cost is really affordable, and moreover, it's flexible and reliable. And with the cloud system, we can maintain our data very easy and quickly, and we can achieve our goal, what the company wants from us. So, are we ready for our first step to cloud computing? Thank you.